All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday night training here. Jesse Macpherson coming at you live from my home office here in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I am so excited to be with you guys here today. And of course, to give you guys all the good news and the good updates that Mama and Baby Phoenix are doing incredible. I know you guys didn't actually come to hear the training. You just want to see pictures. Don't worry, I'll show them to you. But you got to stick around to the end of the training. It's like the goods at the end of the Tootsie Pop or whatever that is. You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so here's what we've got going on here tonight. We got some amazing updates. I've got some corporate videos to be able to share with you guys, a preview, a sneak peek into all the things that are happening here coming up in a couple of weeks. But we want to kick off our Tuesday night trainings here properly, and it's one of the best ways to do that is to hear from you. So this is Tuesday night. This is our Tuesday night testimonials. And so I want to get a chance to hear from you. If you had any win inside of your business, and what I mean by that is this: you have a story about using our product. Could be our skincare and nutrition, a story about using our club, a savings. It could be your first time. Maybe it was using your getaway, or maybe you got a new agent enrolled, or whatever that is. We want to get a chance to hear from you guys. And so obviously I have stolen this incredible concept from my boy, Jared Ojeda. So thank you so much for this, and appreciate you putting us onto this. So here's how you do it. We want to get a chance to hear from you before we get this training kicked off. All you do is you go down to the reactions section on your Zoom, on your phone, and you're going to raise your hand, right? So if you raise your hand, then I can call on you and we can get a chance to hear from some of our agents here before we get our Tuesday night training kicked off here. So Christmas, Joy, you're up first, girl. Talk to me.
Well, thanks a bunch. I'm going to show you over here to my neighbor Lee. And as soon as we left the event, we drove out to California, which is where we currently are. And today, Lee signed up her cousin for 50-50 and as an agent. And we are all excited. We're visiting with her family. We're visiting with her friends, and have another appointment. We had 2 yesterday. We have another 2 today. We just stopped off and visited her sister at her florist business. Somebody wandered in off the street, found out he's going to Spain on his honeymoon. He's from Chicago, meeting her parents tonight. And we got his information. We're gonna have a team member from Chicago meeting in California, and we live here in Phoenix. So excited.
Oh man, that's exciting. Congratulations, Christmas. And so
it is.
That's it. It's just, listen, it's going out there, it's doing the work, it's going out there and sharing the plan, right? So I don't know if I lost you there, but congratulations, super excited for you. Shar, you are here in Phoenix. You're about to get started with a presentation, I think tonight over at your house. So talk to us, girl. What do you got going on?
I am getting ready for a presentation, which is great. But I just want to let you know, when it came to Phoenix, we bought a one-way ticket. We didn't know when we were going home. We went to go book our going home ticket, and on the 27th, one airline was $2,400 for 2 of us. Another airline was $1,500. Larry actually booked the $2,400, and I said, oh my gosh, no. I need to look on the site. We went on our site. We booked nonstop with WestJet for $750, I think it was, for the 2 of us.
So, and that's to Canada, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yep.
That's right. International flights, baby. That is crazy.
It's incredible.
You basically just saved like what, 3 years of your entire membership off of one flight?
Yep.
That's incredible.
So thank you, Seacret.
Yes, thank you, Club Seacret, right?
So Club Seacret, yep.
That's right. Willie, talk to us, my man.
Hello, buddy.
Hey.
What's going on, man?
Oh, sorry about that.
No, Willie Myers, you're up first. William, if you do, you got something awesome to say, I'll get to you right after Monty.
What's going on, everybody? Dude, congratulations on the new bundle of joy, and hope family's doing well. So listen, I got a quick story here in reference to Club Seacret. For many of you that don't know, my daughter does competitive cheerleading, so she travels a lot. Her mom had to book a trip to go to Orlando for an upcoming event, so I used Club Seacret for booking the hotel. On the website, the cost of the hotel was completely out of book, and what I'm kind of looking at right now, from the cost of the hotel to what I turned around and booked on Club Seacret, saved over $944.62 booking it through us. So thank you, Club Seacret.
That's right. Thank you, Club Seacret. I don't care what you're using it for. Listen, a dollar saved is a dollar earned, in my opinion. So, Monty, talk to me, my friend.
Blessings to you. Hopefully you can hear me, Jesse, and
Yes, sir.
congratulations on young Phoenix being born here very soon. My testimony is the last probably 3.5 weeks, I signed up 8 agents, 7 of which have been on 50-50. The other ones getting ready to get on 50-50. The reason why I'm doing this because I'm moving with certainty, clarity, and telling people exactly where I'm going, seeing myself, visualize myself in 2024 right now. Power of One is working, and I'm actually having those agents help people get on 50-50 as well.
Yes, 50-50. That's the thing. We're going to talk a lot about that today because of all the new announcements. So, Darlene, talk to me. Oh, you got to unmute first.
There we go. You can't read lips yet?
Not yet. I'm getting pretty good, but not that good.
I know. Last month, in the middle of the month, our starter went out of our 2006 Equinox. So we went into the Club Seacret part, and Advanced Auto Parts is part of our winning part of it. It was $170. By the time the core charge got off of it and we picked it all up, it went down to $120 for a brand new starter. From
on your car?
170. Yeah. Luckily, my husband can put it in himself, but it went from 170 down to 120. It was 119 and some change.
I didn't even know we had access to starters.
Yep. There's Advanced Auto Parts in there.
That is amazing. Listen, guys, before you spend a dime on anything, you got to go through your Club Seacret. You got to go through your members deals. You got to go check this out, So people say, well, what's the value of the membership? Obviously, guys, just the product credit alone that you're going to get every month, plus the savings that you're going to get every month. Plus on the 50-50 program, you have your annual vacation club now, basically, because you got your getaway every year. I mean, this is pretty much, it's not a no-brainer, This is for people with brains. So, we want to make sure that everybody's on these programs. So awesome. Congratulations, guys. Guys, we'll do a few more testimonials at the end, but let's get into tonight's topics, tonight's trainings. We want to make sure that we get through this, which we're super excited about because we've got some big announcements. I got some great updates. We got some videos to be able to share with you guys. So let me pop into our PowerPoint here real quick, so we can get started here. So basically, Team Synergy here, we've got so many incredible teams inside of the organization that are building here. We just wanted to have kind of a centralized location here to make sure that everyone has access to all the things that are coming up. So where are we going from here? So we just came out of our incredible regional events here this last weekend, and there's still one more regional event happening. This coming Saturday in Calgary in Canada is their regional event for April. That is going to be this Saturday. So who do you know in Canada, eh? So go find a Canadian, all right, that you can get out there to that event. I know it's going to be incredibly powerful with the leadership. We've got Blue Diamond agent Carrie Schneider that's going to be flying out there as one of our knighted trainers, as well as our local leadership there as Tracy Zimmer. I know Leah Johns and other leaders. I think Jade Boland and the other leaders are going to be there, as she was one of our featured trainers here in Phoenix as kind of a transplant here on vacation. And we got to use her talents and her skills, which is so much fun. But our next regional events, our RTEs, regional training events, are going to be on June 10th, right? So almost all of the locations that we had them in America are going to be repeating those locations. And it's possible that we're going to be having some new locations where people are looking aggressively to be able to get their 100 pre-registrations in, to be able to get a RTE in their cities. And so for those of you guys that are in cities, I know there's a few of you that are gunning for this, that are looking to get an RTE in your neck of the woods by getting those 100 registrations in by the confirmed date. But you can get onto our website, secretdirectevents.com, and register for the next RTE. Now, at this event, what we launched at these RTEs was really like convention style announcements. I can tell you that I already know the announcements coming in June, and I know the announcements coming in July, and these are just layering on top of each other to be able to create even more streamlined results with you and your business. So literally, you want to make sure that you get every single person in your organization there. And that is leading into our major events, which is Freedom Academy. Obviously, for our European friends and family, we've got June 16th through the 18th in Budapest, Hungary. And then here in America, we have Phoenix, Arizona. We are coming home, baby. We're coming to the heat. It is going to be warm, I can tell you that. But we are doing this at one of the best resorts that we found, which is the Arizona Grand Resort and Spa. You have a lineup of incredible trainers that have earned literally, I think almost every person here has earned somewhere between 10 and $20 million or more when it comes to our Knighted trainers, plus our guest trainers. But this is going to be something wildly different. You're going to get training on panels and social media. You're going to be getting product training. There's going to be breakout sessions. There's going to be booths for you to be able to experience Seacret on another level as our very first community-led event program that we are having here in the world of Seacret. And this 14th through 16th, I want to let you know, Thursday, we're having our Trainers Academy for our Platinums and above. Then on Friday, we're going to have a fun day. We're going to have morning. We're going to have a charity golf tournament scramble. That's going to be amazing. There's a giant resort a water park in the resort. And when you stay at the resort, you get water band resort tickets for the water park. We're going to be doing a huge pool party inside of the resort. And we're like, hey, do you think we could bring a DJ in? And they were like, well, no. And I was like, but what if we could? And they were like, no, you can't have your own DJ. I was like, yeah, but what if we had to? You know what I mean? Like if it was mandatory to have our own DJ. So it is going to be crazy. On Friday night, we're having they have a place called Roosters. It is a space cowboy themed Friday night party. Welcome party we're having for everybody. This is going to be like a rock concert / seminar / education / business / social media / therapy. Bring your tissues. There's going to be some crying. I'm letting you know, because some of these trainings I already know that people have lined up are going to be incredible. So you want to make sure and get your tickets. If you haven't done so already, make sure that you do that, because this is going to be something you do not want to miss. So I'm telling you right now, the announcements that I already know that are coming, because these ones I've known for a long time that are coming at this event, are going to be incredible. So go get your tickets. Again, secretdirectevents.com. If you haven't done so already, we want to make sure and get everybody there. Now, outside of that, systems-wise, our team website, teamsynergyagents.com, teamsynergyagents.com. All right, so we've got great resources, things on there, presentations, PowerPoints, a lot of different things that are updated, and we're constantly updating that for new things that are happening here. But on our Tuesday night, we have our Tuesday night trainings every single week, and we've got other events that are going to be happening. On Saturday, we have an onboarding training, basically called the whole enchilada, where we go through really the different pillars of our company, from our skincare, our nutrition, our travel, and what to do to get started inside of your business. That's something we're doing on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. We'll get you guys the details. But to make sure you stay connected, if you get onto our website, you can join our Facebook group, join our WhatsApp, join our Telegram channel, join our Instagram, so you never miss out on anything that's happening. But the other thing we want to do is we want to recognize some of our newest promoted agents here. And these are people that just got promoted last week, or the week before last, technically. That's April 4th through the 10th. And these are some of our newly promoted bronze agents. So let's give it up. Let's give some hearts. Let's throw some love inside of the chat box and let everybody know congratulations to all of our brand new bronze agents just in this last week. Congratulations. So excited for you. The next rank after bronze is Royale. We've got new Royale agents. This is 5,000 left and right. Congratulations. This is incredible work that you guys have been doing here on busting this out and getting yourself promoted. We have our Rockstar agents. These are those that enrolled 4 or more new agents with 400 or more TPQV as our new Rockstar agents. Congratulations, guys, on all of the achievements here. We're so proud of you for all the hard work that you guys have been doing inside of the business. And we're going to get into this. Now, next week, I'm telling you what, we have some absolutely incredible testimonials. I was looking at the reports just last night that were flying in from presentations, and just in Colombia, they broke 4 new platinums, 3 new rubies, and 2 new diamonds yesterday. Just yesterday in Colombia. It is crazy what's going on down there. So we're going to be bringing on new diamond agents next week to share their stories and testimonials for you guys here on Tuesday. So you're not going to want to miss it. It is going to be fire next week with all the announcements. But let's talk about what happened here this weekend at the event, how you take advantage of it, and what we're going to be focusing on as a group and as an organization here to make sure that you and your team are getting the best results out of your time spent here building Seacret. So I'm going to try to do this this on this and see if it works. So let's see if I go view and I go enter full screen mode. Ta-da. Did that work? That kind of worked. I think it worked. Can you guys see the screen? Yeah, are we good? If I click, what happens? Does it say RTE announcements? Give me a thumbs up. Yep, perfect. All right. So here's something we're going to be dropping to you guys. So this was over the course of the weekend, so that we had from our brand new announcements that are in place now and available now for you guys. So the first thing is a lot of love. These slides were put together by our president, Mr. Eddie Head. So I'm going to be going through them relatively quick. But some major announcements. First of all, the Club Seacret site. We have an expected date to launch. We've already launched the new Club Seacret site to our leaders, our diamonds and above. They've been playing with it, working out the kinks. And we are set for a May 1st expanded launch of our brand new Club Seacret website. Now, here's what's great. I have a preview video done by Catherine to give you a sneak peek tonight so you can see a sneak peek of all the great things that are happening on the new website. I'm going to play that after I go through this presentation. But the next thing is our Seacret Black Card. This is our new processing system. This is basically our new commission pay where we get to deposit your commissions onto this card, where you're going to be able to use this card for so many incredible benefits. So where you're going to be able to pay with your products for this, pay your membership with this, your annual fees with this, all that. But you're going to be able to accumulate points by using your Seacret Black Card. So everybody wants their secret agent Black Card, right? I can't wait for me to be able to get mine. We have our leaders that are testing this out right now, which is again ready to launch for you guys here on May 1st, if not sooner. So stay tuned and close to your email for your invitation for our new online processing system here. So this is something that I can tell you from a global, because as we become a global business, a global brand, is going to be so much easier for us. The next thing is 50/50. This is something that we introduced, not too long ago as a program here. It's really as a loyalty program to show people the value, not only of our membership, but also the value of our products. So 50/50. So what is 50/50? If you take a look at it here, right? So 50/50 is when you're it's our member loyalty program. So when you have an active membership and you purchase 50, now that's US or 50 QV. I want you guys to kind of remember that number because Canada, Mexico, Colombia, it's different, and different in pesos, different in euros. So 50 QV. So 50 QV for Club Seacret, 50 QV in products, that 50/50. When you do that for 12 consecutive months, we give you an additional vacation getaway voucher that you can use for another cruise for 2 or another 7-night hotel stay or one of these rendezvous through Europe, whatever it is you're looking for. So this is our annual vacation club for basically your loyalty of using our membership and using our products, right? So this is something we introduced at Atlanta, which has exploded the numbers 50/50 squared. What is 50/50 squared? Well, when you have 50 members on your left and 50 members on your right who are on 50/50 in your lineage tree and your enroller tree or your bloodline, as we'd say, all right, this is going to give you a compensation or commission. However, what we wanted to do was expand the opportunities for everybody to be able to earn these commissions and more ways to be able to earn in a residual format. Because I don't know about you, this is one of the reasons I got started. I wanted to get started for that beach money, that comes in whether you work or not, whether you're excited or not, it doesn't matter, where, you're literally sitting on the sand, twinkling your toes in the sand, sipping those, margaritas on the beach, and it's coming in whether you pick up the phone or not, whether you do a presentation or not. I'm talking about real residual income. And so we've been able to do that with this 50/50, but we wanted to make it even better. So starting this month, what we have done is we are allowing anyone, agent or customer, that does 100 QV to count as 1 on your left or 1 on your right for your 50/50s, right? So I want to make sure you understand this. If I purchase 50 QV from Club Seacret and 50 QV in products and I add 50/50 together, what's that total? 100, right? So now anyone that does 100 QV counts as 1. How does that work? So if you have a customer, let's say that customer isn't a Club Seacret member yet, they don't understand the value yet, they haven't gotten in on it yet, and they buy 100 points in product. Nutrition, for an example. I know, Monty, you're crushing it out there with nutrition. And your customer buys shake, greens, and boosters, right? Maybe that's all they bought, but they bought 100 QV. That counts as 1. That's right, baby. anyone, agent or customer that does 100 QV. So because 50/50 is 100 QV, so those automatically count for you. But now it opens it up to anyone, agent or customer on your left team or your right team that purchases 100 QV will count as a head count for your requirement for 50/50. Pretty cool, right? So that means that anybody that's on 50/50 or 100 in QV counts for you to be able to get to that residual bonus. So now we're talking 50 people on your left, 50 people on your right that are at 100 QV. Doesn't matter, agent or customer. And you can even have your personal customers will help count on your lesser side to help you get to these bonuses, which is cool. So boom, that's right. Type that boom down there in the chat box. So this has just made things so much simpler, so much easier for everyone to understand. Now, someone says, well, you know, why would somebody, if they just buying product, not be on Club Seacret? And you're right, I don't know. Yeah, but there's some people that just whatever, they just want to buy the products and that's what they want. Fantastic. We want to make sure that those count for you if they're spending 100 QE on our products. But we want people to be in the 50/50. I'm going to reiterate this. I don't want people to just buy our products. Why? I want them to get that vacation every year, right? But we also don't want to penalize somebody that has great members and great customers that are going out there that are purchasing from us at least 100 in points. But we wanted to make this even bigger. So 50/50 squared, we wanted to make this even more obvious and easy for a new person to be able to get into that residual money. So here's how it works. This is the richest, easiest, fastest ways to residual income. First, this is going to replace the builder bonuses that we've been doing, but it's going to more than double your earning potential. So this is something where we're taking these bonuses that we were paying. Now, for those of you guys that are new, there weren't many people that were earning 2 or more builder bonuses, but I want to talk about this. For those of you guys that have been around a little while, okay, so here's one of the things that we had with builder bonuses. They're an incredible bonus, and I love them. The challenge wasn't that they paid well. They just took a little while to explain or for people to understand. Because if somebody came to you, and I came to you, and I was like, Darlene, listen, how do I make $500 a month? In fact, if I literally, there's like what, 200 and some people on here. If I went to every single one of you and I said, how do I make $500 a month in Seacret? I know the responses from many of you would be like, you know, like, go talk to more people. So, but you know, that didn't make sense. So what a lot of people do is they'd be like, well, you got to get, if you do 2 builder bonuses a week, you're going to make $800 a month. People's like, okay, that makes sense. How do I earn builder bonuses? So builder bonuses, we're like, well, you got to do cycles per week. So then you got to explain cycles. Okay, now you got to have 300 on one side, 600 on the other side, and it can be carry forward from one side or the other side. It doesn't really matter. And it's on a cumulative, but it's not off the QV, which is from the package, it's off the CV, which is, well, what's the CV? Well, it's different per pack or it's different per product. And you got to do 2 of those in a week. But if you do only 300, you got to see how this, like, it pays really well. The only problem was in a presentation to get a new person to kind of have that and understand that was a lot, you know? So we wanted to do was simplify, because if you want to speed up, you must simplify, because complexity is the enemy of execution. So in order to do this, what we have done is we have created what I believe is the foolproof plan. My daughter is 8 days old downstairs. I am convinced that she could do this training next week for you guys. In fact, it could happen. I'm just telling you, right? So be prepared for Phoenix Michelle's debut Seacret agent training on the compensation plan at 2 weeks old. I'm just saying, so it could happen. Now, so here's where we started, is with 50/50, but now we're going to give an opportunity for people to earn residual income with half of that, with 25/25, but we made it even better than that. We've actually dropped it to 10/10. That's right, baby. You start earning residual income from Seacret on a monthly basis from simply having 10 left, 10 right that are on 50/50 or 100 QV. All right. But for those of you guys that want to shoot for this to go bigger, we stepped it up. So now we've got 100, and we've got 250, 250. So what does this pay? Well, we already know that the 50/50 pays $1,000 a month. Now, when you qualify in the month, that bonus is going to pay the last Friday of the following month. So in April, when you qualify in April, you would be paid the last Friday of May. When you qualify in May, you'll be paid the last Friday in June, because we have a 30-day return policy. So obviously that makes sense. Okay. Now, for 25/25, it's going to pay a $250 residual bonus every month. right? For having 25 left, 25 right. For 10 left, 10 right, we're going to start you at $100 residual bonus, right? To get you started on this. Now at 100, we're going to double that 1,000 to 2,000 bucks a month. Now that's $2,000 a month when you have 100. That's not new people. That's just 100. So 100 left, 100 right that are on 50/50 or 100 QV, boom, 2,000 bucks a month. And 250, look at this number, $5,000. Guys, $5,000 is freedom for most people. All right, because then you could be working full-time on your passion instead of, you know, full-time on your job building somebody else's dream, right? So for many people, this is the ability to be able to have choices, to have options, to be able to be full-time stay-at-home parents, to be able to travel more, experience more, love more, contribute more. This is something huge. But so if you take a look at this, 10, 100 bucks, 25, 250, 50, 1,000, 100, 2,000, 250, 250, 5,000. But for the first 90 days, we wanted to sweeten the pot. And so what we've decided to do is double the 10 and the 25 for April, May, and June. So this starts this month. In fact, this started 18 days ago, if you really think about it. So this month, by the end of this month, 10 is how much? 200 bucks. 25 is how much? 500 bucks. So this just made everything so much simpler, because when you're explaining the business and explaining the compensation plan, here's how simple it is. You get customers, we pay you 20 to 30%. Is that simple? Yeah. So you get a customer, we pay you 20 to 30%. You enroll an agent, we pay you 10%. And if you get 4 more, we give you 20%. Simple. So how do I earn residual income every month? Well, it's simple. 10, 200 bucks. How do you earn 500 bucks? 25. How do you earn 1,000? 50. How do I earn 2,000? 100. How do I earn 5,000? 250. I mean, it's like I'm telling you, every single one of you from now on should be able to explain this compensation plan within seconds with a napkin on a presentation at a bar where nobody can hear and people are screaming at each other with an EDM concert going on in the background. You could get someone to understand this compensation plan, right? So simplicity equals speed, right? So if you are excited about this as much as I am, I know you guys are fired up. So, and we know we want to take this. Now, we do know that there are leaders here on the line that are usually around that gold, platinum, maybe and above, that this is a transition for you. So we wanted to do something for the next 90 days to help you transition safely with a green parachute. This is Eddie's wording. Don't worry, be happy. Do it all the way, cover your ass plant, right? So, and the way that we've been able to do this is if you are currently earning over $800 or more in builder bonuses for the next 90 days, you are guaranteed to get the larger of the two. Meaning if whatever 50/50 bonuses, you don't get both. Just so you know, right? So as of this week, builder bonuses are gone. For if you weren't earning 2 builder bonuses a week, it wasn't paying that much anyway. So we're gonna get every single person here to get this monthly residual bonuses, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, and we want to get every single person there. So I want you to drop down there in that chat box here real quick for me, guys. I think this is important. So drop into the chat box. What residual bonus in the month of April are you going after? Right? What residual bonus in this month will you be going after? Okay. So I want you to know, is it the 5K? Is it the 10, is it the 20? What is it you guys are doing? Now, don't underestimate, guys, the power of $200 a month in residual. Because when you get to $200 a month in residual, all you got to do is turn around and teach somebody how to do the same thing. If you go around and teach somebody to do the same thing, I'm telling you what, guys, that's how you turn around. If you help one person on your left get 25 to get to 500 a month, guess what you have? You have 50 on that side. You help one person on your left get to 50, you have 100 on that side. I hope you guys are getting this, right? So how do you get to your higher residuals? Teach them to do what you did, right? You teach somebody on your left to get to 10, you've got 20 minimum. You only need a couple more to get to 25. If they're exactly even, which is probably not it. So it is simple to understand, simple to go out there and earn your residuals with this. Okay. So I'm going to go over a couple more things here with you guys on this, but I wanted to play for you guys a short video update that gives you an example and a kind of a sneak peek as to all the amazing new benefits that are coming on the brand new Club Seacret website. So enjoy an update here from the one and only Catherine.
Hey everybody, it's Catherine over here at Club Seacret. and I wanted to walk you through the new website. I will say we're like 90% of the way there. There's just a couple of things we need to touch up on, but I wanted to show everybody what the website is looking like and how easy it is to use and how much prettier it is. Lee and the developers have put so much time and effort into making it what it is, and I'm so proud of them all. And I'm really excited for you all to start using the website. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and let's start walking through some of the aspects of this site. Okay, so I am logged in, and let me see if I can move this little bar. There we go. All right, so we are logged in. This is the home page. This is what it looks like. Well, I'm not logged in. I'm signed into the site. So this is what the site looks like. However, I will sign in, and then we're going to actually get to what all of you guys will see once you've logged into the site. And right now, nobody pay attention to this URL. I know everybody, whenever we're going through the testing, they're like, oh, that's the URL. It's not. It will be clubseacret.com. So here is the home page for Club Seacret. And as you can see, there's the old site had a lot of tabs at the top. Now it's feel your best, look your best, and experience the best. And so for feel your best, there's all of the skincare, the telemedicine, and then the savings. Look your best is also the skincare and nutrition, apparel, and then our brand partners. Experience your best, that's all of our travel, the OTA, escapes, experiences, your getaways. So if you want a quick way to get to your getaways, you go to experience your best and getaway, or you can scroll down and so there's a little welcome video, just like the sizzle video that shows how awesome Club Seacret is. But then when you scroll down, here we go with everything that's offered. So now this is another easy way to get to your getaway. We put it first. We know everybody's all about the getaways. That's the first thing everybody wants to see. So now you would click on this tab and it's going to take you to the getaway page, or experiences, escapes. And I will click on one, I promise. And then there's the booking engine, which is the OTA, the daily deals, loyalty points, the Be Well, and then pricing if you want to shop, and the merchandise. So all of that new apparel. So let's go to, just I'll hop into one really fast for you guys. Let's go to escapes. I know that this is also a huge topic of conversation. So now our escapes are on our OTA page. So we really wanted to have everything in one spot, so much easier to use. You know, just so much easier navigation. If you're in there looking at hotels, but you're like, you know what, I actually want to book my escape while I'm here, you can do that. So this says, where would you like to escape? You can either search by location, or if you keep reading, it says click search to see everything, because we do have some featured escapes right here. So we have the Fives, we have a river cruise, we have the Southern Italy with land and air options. We have the Thailand escape, Dubai, and then one over in Egypt. So there's a couple of options here on the featured page, but if you want to see everything, like it says, you just hit search. So I'm going to do it. And again, guys, we have not loaded every single escape. There's tons of escapes. And so we don't have them all loaded up yet. It's one day at a time, taking things off of those boxes. So you can see that there are a lot of options though. And so now it's going to be sorted by region. So we have the US, and then we have Mexico, South America, Central America. So tons of escapes that are listed. There's Europe, lots over in Europe, Asia. So as you can see, I mean, there's a number of escapes that we do have loaded up in the system right now. So as soon as you guys have access, you can start booking these escapes. And then from here, like I said, you're already in the OTA. So guys, we also have an upgraded OTA. I love it. The hotels are awesome. And see how quick that was? Our old OTA took a while to load up. This is so fast. It's like huge improvement. I am loving it. So there are featured destinations, but if you want to go search, we can do, let's do Cancun. Let's see, check in, pick out some random dates. Here we go. I'm going to search. And there's going to be tons of options that pop up, and we can just see the savings that you guys will see from the OTA. I mean, it's amazing. This is probably one of my favorite features outside of like the escapes and all that. I absolutely love the OTA. But we were able to negotiate some of these prices down even lower. So you guys are all going to see huge reductions in costs just if you're booking a weekend away, or if you want to go find an all-inclusive stay in the Bahamas or what have you. So as you can see, huge savings. This one, it was $2,000. You're getting it for $781. That's a 4.5-star, 4-star hotel. Here we go with a 5-star hotel, and it was $2,500. Now it's $1,200. You're saving $1,296. So, I mean, the savings is there, you guys. This new OTA is totally awesome. I'm really, really impressed with everything we've done. So I am excited for you all to use this new site, new OTA, new escapes, everything. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. I'll show you guys more in the future, but I just kind of wanted to give everybody a little teaser before we go live with the site. So I will hopefully see everybody in Phoenix tomorrow, and I hope everybody else enjoys the regional training, and I will hopefully see all of you very soon.
Absolutely. So if you guys are excited about this is big time. So many new things that are happening in the world of Seacret. So let's give some exciting time. So we've got new site, we've got new Black Card, we've got new payment systems, we've got new compensation that is simplified and easier for people to understand on how to earn residual income, guys. And we've got more things happening, and the announcements coming at the June regionals and the announcements coming at Freedom Academy are just going to continue to layer on top of this. So it is going to get good and gooder. I know that's not a word, but we're just going to go with it, because why? We're living the good life. All right. So, and living that good life is where we're going to go out there and live our lives the best way. We're going to experience more. We're going to love more. We're going to share more. We're going to feel better. We're going to look better. And all that is a part of this incredible lifestyle brand, this incredible lifestyle company. And so just to kind of put one more thing up here for you guys here before we wrap up here on tonight, because this is it. Like, trainings, announcements is one of the most important things that we wanted to get to you guys. But I also want to give a big shout out and thank you, because this was, if you guys can see, was a slide that we're going to drop. If you are not in the Team Synergy Facebook page, we dropped it in there. If you're not in our WhatsApp channels, we dropped it in there. If you're on our Telegram, we dropped it in there. So if you aren't following us on all those channels, make sure that you do so you can get access to this. I want to thank Mr. Max Laura for putting this together, an incredible job of helping your team get to these residual bonuses and a very simple, clean slide. So 10-10, $200. 25-25, $500, 50-50, $1,000, 100-100, 2,000. So if you take a look at it, if you look at the total team members and the amount, what are you looking at? Basically $10 per person. I mean, that's the math. If you look at it, 20 members, 10-10, $200, $10, right? 50s, $10 per person, 100. So the simplicity behind this, I can't tell you how excited I am about this, because it's something I know is going to help us speed this up incredibly fast. So, but that's not what you guys all came for. Y'all wanted to see Baby Phoenix. There she is. So for those of you guys who don't know, my mom's name is Michelle. And so a tribute to her. We were actually supposed to have Baby Phoenix on the 8th. We actually ended up going in to do a C-section because she was breached. So, and she wasn't moving. So we ended up having, they actually delayed the day of her delivery from the 8th to the morning of Sunday morning on Easter Sunday. And for those of you guys that know the symbology a little bit behind Phoenix and, you know, the resurrection and eternal life and love. So Phoenix Michelle, the resurrection of Michelle on Easter Sunday is pretty cool. So anyway, we're super, super, super grateful. So here's what Baby Phoenix wants you to do. Baby Phoenix wants you to go 10-10, 25-25, 50-50, 100-100, 250-250. Like, that's what she wants. So, Jesse doesn't, you can do whatever you want. This is what Baby Phoenix wants. And here's how you know, because she's literally staring at you. You got to do this. Right. right? This is what you got to do. No, just kidding. There she is. So anyway, I'm going to be exploiting my daughter for whatever I need to make sure you guys get motivated here to go get this thing done. So super, super, super important. We want to make sure that everybody here qualifies for this. So very, very, very simple. Simple, simple, simple. Simplicity is the name of the game here, guys, on this. So I had a new person that I signed up here at 12 o'clock. I did a 1 o'clock sit down here, sharing with new people the business. I've got new people that are coming in now because I want them to see the simplicity and the excitement behind what we have here in the world of Seacret. So we have so much to offer. So I want to finish this off here today and talking a little bit about what is my strategy. So in order to go out there and get results inside of our business, we need to go show Seacret. So show Seacret. We have to show Seacret. This isn't like rocket science here. We're not building spacecraft to go to the moon. We're talking about taking people from not knowing to knowing, okay? Not knowing to knowing and collecting decisions, right? So what we're going to do is we want to show them Seacret. And in order to do that, we need to go out there and make invitations. Now, invitations are different than presentations. I'm not asking you to go out there and present. Please don't present over the phone. Right? You want to schedule appointments, whether it be in person or on Zoom. Here's my recommendation. Use Zoom as a last priority. Of course, if somebody lives out of state or out of country, I'm probably going to schedule a Zoom with them. But if they live within an hour of me, I'm going to do my best to meet with them, to drive to them, to get with them. One of the things that we did at our Phoenix RTE event is we did what we called a phone zone or a call party. And this is where we broke the groups up into teams. And what we did was we had them set appointments for 30 minutes. And it was just a activity where all they were doing was calling and making an invitation to a presentation or setting an appointment to see a presentation. So what our job here is to present, to show Seacret to as many people as we possibly can. And how we do that is by filling our calendar, all right? Now, I want you to think about this in a little bit different sense, okay? Now, I've looked at our business. Let's look at it like a traditional business here, okay, for a little bit. So in Seacret, when are you open for business? I want you to think about this. Like, when are you open for business in the world of Seacret? And you go ahead and type into the chat box if you want to. So when are we open for business, right? All the time, right? I'm open for business all the time. Okay, so all the time, totally get it. I agree with you, Monty, on that. So I'm always open for business, right? That's right, Leanne. So, okay. So now in this, I want you to kind of have a little bit of a mind set shift on this, because if you're open for business all the time, how come you aren't making money all the time? Okay. So, all right. So 24/7 versus making money. So let's take a look at this. I want, and some of you guys are like, whoa, did he just punch me in the gut? A little bit. Just, it was a nice punch though. And here's the reason. I want to educate our expectations here a little bit. I do understand you have the opportunity to earn income at any moment in time, but it doesn't mean that you will. So let's look at where are the places that we make the most income. Right? So where's the most likely place for the quote unquote cash register to ring? So what I call CV in the tree. How do we get CV in the tree? So here's what happens is somebody has to make a buying decision. So they got to make a buying decision, or we could call it a joining decision, even if they're not buying as a customer, they're buying as an agent, they're coming in. So they're making a choice. Now, where is the most likely place that has happened for you inside of your business? I want you to think about this for a quick second. Out of everyone that has ever enrolled, meaning they gave you their credit card and their order went through, CV went in the tree, order went in, customer went in, agent went in, right? I want you to think about all the times that it's ever happened where somebody put their credit card in or down. Where was the most likely place from your experience, if it happened 10 times, 20 times, 100 times, that it happened, that the credit card went on the paper or the credit card went into the computer? Can you guys think about that? Where does that happen the most for you? Right? So Jim and Donna, oh my God, I can talk, right? Said face to face, right? So when I'm talking to a person, right? So when I put but how did you get the credit card? Some of you guys, when I put the credit card in myself, yeah, but how did you get you can't just walk around and be like, give me your credit card. Well, maybe you can, I don't know. Genevieve, you are amazing. So when you ask for the sale, but when do you ask for the sale? After what? Okay, I'm trying to get to something here specific. Right? So, after exactly a presentation. So I want you to write this in your notes. right? The most likely place that a credit card goes into the tree, from my experience, not all of them, not 100% of the time, but the most likely place that the credit card went down, where CV went into the tree, they went into the system, was after a presentation, and they were asked a closing question. After a presentation, asked a closing question, okay? Very rarely do I call somebody and they're like, hey, I've been waiting for your call. Can I give you my credit card to sign up in Seacret? No, because people don't sign up with invitations. I want you guys to get this. This is crucial. If you guys get this, I promise you, you're gonna make so much money this year. I promise you, all right? So hang tight with me, all right? So where people make joining and buying decisions the most often is after a presentation. So the question is, how often can I get into a presentation? So I want you to think about it like a traditional business. If you owned a clothing store, like a traditional clothing store, right? There's two things that have to happen in order for you to make money. Number one, you got to be open for business. And number two, you got to have a customer in your store, right? So this is the only opportunity for you to make a sale. True? True, right? So good example. If your customer comes to your door and knocks on the door and you're not open for business, can that cash register ring? No, it cannot. If you are open for business, but there's no customers coming into your store, can you make any money? No, you cannot. So those are two things, if you own a traditional business, that have to happen for the cash register to ring. You got to be open for business, and you have to have customers in your store that are interested. Now, do all customers that walk into your store buy something? No. Most of the time they come in and they're going to go, hey, can I help you with something? They're like, I'm just what? Looking. That's what we all say, right? So now, if you know there's something specific you're looking for, you might look, but most of the time it's like, I'm just looking. I'm just trying to figure this out, right? So what happens through this is people think inside of our business that they're open for business all the time. I want you to rethink this a little bit, because if we have all determined here on this line, on this Zoom with hundreds of us, that the most likely place that somebody's putting a credit card on the paper or putting a credit card into the computer is after presentation and after they're asked a closing question. Remember I said there's two things you need to be open for in your traditional business. You got to be open for business, and you got to have customers in your store. Here's the two things you make money in your network marketing business. After presentation, ask a closing question. So here's the new way I want you to think about being open for business, okay? If the new rule for being open for business in Seacret is after a presentation and you asked a closing question, how many times this week were you open for business? How many times this month were you open for business? How many times this year were you open for business? Now, some of you guys just went, okay, I'm in business, but I'm not open for business that often, okay? Now, some people say, well, if I'm making a phone call, that's being open for business. In traditional business, that would be called advertising, okay? So Jay Rome, you said every day. I'm curious about that. If you're open for business every day, that means that every day you presented to somebody and asked them if they were ready to sign up every single day, like literally every day. I hope so, brother. So, all right. So if that's the case, then to just finish, I love that. Then that's the deal. That means you were open for business today, because that's where most people are going to be enrolling. But most people, they mistake what I call advertising for being open for business. Now, if I own a traditional business, if I advertise, does advertising make me money? No. Advertising costs me money with the hope of it driving business to my store so I can make a sale. I want you to distinguish this. So I want you to think about this. Presentations are open for business. Everything else is advertising. Think about it. Okay. All calls are what? An advertisement to get to a what? Presentation. That's all it is. When I sit down with a new person and I'm doing their game plan, I'm helping them make a list. Why am I helping them make a list? So I can schedule an appointment to get to a what? Presentation. So game plans are to lead to what? Presentations. New agent launches are to lead to what? A presentation. When I get a new person started, I want them to do a party. Why? Because it's a presentation, right? We have a presentation online. It's all roads lead to presentations, because presentations are where you are open for business. Just because you're signed up in Seacret doesn't mean you're open for business every day. I want you, if you want to get paid checks every day, I want you to be open for business every day. And open for business every day means someone saw a presentation. Now, when you're brand new, I don't expect you to do presentations when you're brand new. You're going to be inviting somebody a lot of times to a presentation until you see it a bunch of times. Now, some of you guys are like, well, I don't have somebody to support me. You can literally sit down and push play on my video. They can watch me do the presentation and you can watch me do the presentation. And at the end, you still got to ask a closing question though, right? Now, at the end of my presentation, I ask a soft closing question called A, B, or C. Yes. And Jolene, website, teamsynergyagents.com has everything on it. Push play video, it's in Rapid Funnel, it's in your app, it's everywhere, right? So, but all of this stuff, guys, I'm telling you, okay, is presentations are the name of the game. If you can think about, if I want to be making money every day, I need to make sure that I'm open for business every day. And open for business every day is after presentations. So everything I do is to get to a presentation. Why did I prospect my Uber driver? To get to a presentation. Why did I message that guy on Facebook? To get to a presentation. Now, do all invitations or exposures lead to presentations? They don't. Not all of them do, and that's okay. That's why we call it sorting. We are sorting. We are not convincing. We're not begging. We are sorting so that way we can find those aces in the deck. So presentations, okay? So now in the beginning, I know for many people, they were like, man, but I'm not good at doing presentations. I'm scared of doing presentations. Guess what? Everybody was. You know what I wish I could do? I wish I could play for you my first presentation that I made 20 years ago. You would immediately know you were going to get rich. Because you're like, if this clown could do it. My first presentations in Seacret, guys, I came into a skincare company. I know nothing about skincare company. Here's how stupid I did one of my first presentations. I got to C2 and that was it. My upline did 2 presentations, gone, right? So I was like, all right, here we go. I did my first presentation. I was in Mission, I was in Irvine. I was in like Costa Mesa. It was like a pretty affluent area of Orange County. It was like the Real Housewives of OC, right? So, and I go into this living room and there's 6 women and 3 of them are estheticians. Here's how dumb I am. I don't know what an esthetician is. I wish this was a joke. This is how silly I was. I'm in a skincare company and they're like, I'm an esthetician. I was like, oh, what kind of doctor is that? This is what I said, right? And they were like, skincare. I was like, oh, cool. So I do my first presentation. I was like, hey guys, my name's Jesse. I'm not a skincare expert. Obviously, there's some skincare experts here. In fact, maybe you guys can help me with this presentation. So we've got these products, they're from the Dead Sea. And I'll never forget, I was like, so we have a toner. It tones. This is what I said. This is not, I wish this was a joke. And I actually looked at the esthetician. I was like, what do you use a toner for? And she's like, well, it helps with cleaning the inside of the pores and all this stuff. And I was like, yes. And then I'm talking about the body butter. I was like, we have this body butter. It's really good. And one of the girls in the presentation goes, well, what's in it? And I remember I was like, oh, I was like, Dead Sea. And so what I did was I just gave her the product. This is literally what I did. So she had the body butter. This is the new body butter here, by the way. If you haven't tried this green tea, pretty good, right? So this is what I did. She said, what's in it? And I just went, here you go. And she literally took the body butter and she went like this. And she went, and she set it down. And for the last 11 and a half years, when anyone time somebody says what's in it, that's literally all I do. I just go, here you go. And then they go, and they set it down, you know? So now, obviously, we aren't just a skincare company today. We're not just the nutrition. We're not just travel. We're not just experiences. We are a lifestyle club. But what I'm telling you guys is this, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to become great. See, if you're going to be bad at something and you're going to suck for a while, get it over with fast. That was my attitude. My attitude is if I'm going to be terrible for a while, how fast can I get through my terribleness so I can get good? How do you get good at anything is through spaced repetition, is doing it again and again and again and again and again and again and again, right? So that's the simplicity behind this, right? So is when you do it. So don't be afraid of doing it poorly. Be afraid of not getting better because there is no such thing as failure. It's only feedback. Failure is when you quit, okay? Feedback is a mandatory part, or failure, quote unquote, is a mandatory part of being successful. So don't worry about messing it up. Worry about getting better. So how can I do this better? How can I get better at this? Right? So if you got, like, here's what you do. Go practice on some haters. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to call up your biggest haters. Right now, so as an example, I'm just going to pick on Willie, which he is not the biggest hater. He is the nicest human being on planet Earth. But let's just say Willie was a hater today, right? And I call up Willie and I was like, Willie, hey, what's up, man? Listen, hey, can I swing by? Are you at home? He's like, yeah. Listen, can I swing by? I need about 15 minutes from you. I need to practice my presentation because you'd be the perfect person to practice on because you for sure would never be interested in joining. So you could give me feedback. You know what? Willie, my producer, he might just do a double negative on me. He might be like, well, maybe I would be interested. And he'd be like negatively interested. I don't know. Like, I've seen that happen, you know, because if you tell people they're definitely interested, they're like, no, I won't be. But if you're definitely not interested, they're like, maybe I will be. You know what I mean? So, but go practice on Willie, right? So what do you got to lose? Willie ain't signing up. Go practice on him. Look, anything that we've ever done successful in life, we practiced and we did it again and again and again and again. Here's what most people do. They get in their head and they think about it 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 and they think about it. And guess what they've done? Nothing. Nothing. They've done nothing. Here's the problem. They thought they worked their business. So when I ask people all the time, how much time did you invest in your business? People think about the time they think about the business. Oh, and it's so much time. All right. Here's what I want you to do. What if the only time you could count of being clocked in and clocked out in your business is when you were inviting or presenting? That was it. That was literally the only hours or minutes you could count of actually being in Seacret, clocked into Seacret. That's what I want you guys to be thinking about. So you can really, in your spare time, 5 hours a week, you can be successful here. Around your busy schedule, in your net time, NET, no extra time, you can do this. I promise you. So, but what you're going to have to do is shift the mindset of realizing that presenting and asking, are you in, is going to give it. Now, is this uncomfortable in the beginning? Yes. Am I saying it's easy? Heck no. It's challenging. Right? Because there's a lot of people out there that do not understand, do not get it, or just there's negative Nellies, negative Nancy's, right? So there's just a lot of those people out there that aren't going to get it, aren't going to see it, aren't going to understand it, and they're not supposed to. Your job is not to convince people that aren't looking for this. Your job is to find the people who are looking for you. And I promise you, you're out there. And when you find one, it's going to be like, why was I spending so much time worried about convincing all these people that didn't even interested? So for those of you that had friends and family that don't support you, trust me, there's a whole bunch of strangers that are out there that are waiting for you to approach them about this product, waiting for you to approach them about this membership, and waiting for you to approach them about this community. So do not be bashful. Do not be shy. Don't worry about being pushy. Worry about being poor. Right? So don't worry about what they say. They're thinking it anyway, right? People say, well, I don't want to get too excited. And people, like, they're thinking what they're thinking anyway, right? So my friends thought I was weird 20 years ago. They think I'm weird. I'm just rich now weird. I don't care, right? So I can promise you this. The people you're worried about what they think, are they paying your groceries? Are they paying your mortgage? Are they paying your insurance? Are they paying for your college education? Are they carrying your casket at your funeral? God, no, they ain't, right? So here's the thing. Here's what's crazy. You want to know a crazy stat? Okay. The average person, they said the average person will have 40 people show up to their funeral. 40. Here's a crazy stat. If it rains, half of them won't show. You know how worried we are about what everybody thinks when only 40 people are showing up and half of them, if it rains, ain't even showing up the day you're gone? Like, so guys, don't worry about it, right? So we got to take that thing called fear, false expectations appearing real, and throw that thing out the window. Now, does that require a level of courage? Yes. And courage is simply fear that has said its prayers. That's all it is, of going, look, it's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. It's saying that we are going to go through this. And I don't care who gets it. I don't care who sees it. I don't care who follows me. So I'm looking for the people that are looking for me, that are looking for a community that's supportive, that's uplifting, that's going to be there to take care of them. So if you guys have been in this state where somebody's been getting you down or pushing you down or beating you up, you know, on this, it's okay. I get it. I used to be there too. But don't let somebody's negativity rob you of your future. Do not live in your past. What is available for you if you go out there and do these things, I can tell you it is going to take you to this next level with these new things that is there. Now, I don't care. We could give you the best promotions. We could give you the best compensation. We give you the best tools. We can give you all of that stuff. But if you don't go out there and do the work, it don't matter. So I need you to decide that you're going to go out there and do it. Now, I'm not asking you to get into your shock zone, but let's get you out of your comfort zone because there's no more success there. So here's the question. How many times this week are you going to be open for business? Are you going to be open for business? I was open for business today. I was on a presentation today. I'm going to be open for business tomorrow. I got another presentation tomorrow. I got a presentation on Thursday already lined up. I'm not just doing I'm doing presenting. My goal is to be open every single day. So as many days as I possibly can, not just for me, but because I want more people to have an opportunity to say yes or no, that's their right, to Seacret and what this business can do for them. So this month, April, let's go get you your 10-10. Let's get you your 25-25. Let's get you those 50-50. Let's go make this thing happen. So guys, I freaking love you. I'm so grateful. Thank you for all the amazing messages that have come in this week, the love and the showering that's come in for us. I'm so excited to be on this new journey and being a girl dad here. By the way, just a quick side note, women, you are freaking magical. Like, holy cow, to all the parents out there, I don't even my hat is off to you. I mean, I get to be full-time really at home and I'm like, this is a job. Holy shnikes. So man, am I so grateful for not only my wife, but I'm grateful that 20 years ago, I made a decision to become a professional and be open for business every single day. So I could be home every single day because I choose to. So let's make sure that whatever your goals are, whatever your aspirations are, whatever your dreams are, that this takes you to that and you don't let small things rob you of your great opportunities. So if you're in a bad state, don't make permanent decisions on temporary emotions. You do not get old, right? Or, you know, you don't stop dreaming because you get old. You get old because you stop dreaming. I heard someone said, when your memories are more dear to you than your dreams, you are already dead. And nobody here is dead. Nobody here is dying. What we are doing is we are building, we are creating, we are making things happen. I heard a quote the other day that said that age wrinkles your skin, but quitting wrinkles your soul. And that is not you. You are not giving up. We are not letting you give up. If you can get up, then you can do this. And we're going to make sure and support you every step of the way. It's okay to have a setback, but it is not okay to step out. It is okay to hide out, but you must now reach out for the support that you need to go build this thing. So I'm sending you all the love in the world, as much positivity as I possibly can from the Macpherson house, from the household, that you can do this. So we will see you guys next Tuesday and getting some amazing stories and testimonials from our newest diamond agents in Colombia to hear about what they are doing. Because if a country is popping diamond after diamond after diamond, where the average monthly income is $400 to $500, you can't tell me here in North America, you can't get somebody to come in for $100 and something freaking dollars to get on a 50-50 plan inside of our program. So let's get hungry, let's get after this thing, and let's go load up our appointment books and get to as many presentations so we can be open for business every single day. Jesse Mac signing off here from Phoenix, Arizona. Bye for now.